Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Noe'l Shaefon, and today we're going to talk about maximizing your protein intake. So let's jump right into it. So you guys, the first thing we should start off with is having protein throughout the day and how you can get the most of it from us being able to just take in a little bit of food. Okay, so one of the first things I want to say that you can definitely use is a protein drink. That's one of the #1 sources that they tell us to use after getting VSG, is to have protein shakes or different things like that, especially starting off, because you're not able to eat, you're only able to drink pretty much. So definitely use those protein drinks to maximize your protein intake, because you can go from anywhere between, I think they have them anywhere between 20 to, I think I've seen up to 40 grams of protein. Now if you do a protein juice and not a protein milk, it's more like 17 grams. And I think the most I might have seen in a juice was 24. But yeah. So that's one of the first things you can use to maximize your protein maximize your protein intake each day. Let your drinks have protein in them. Also, I use Gym Pro. I ordered mine from Amazon, and I put it in so many different things, and that's one of the things I'm going to share with you now, is how I use my Gym Pro, because a lot of people don't like Gym Pro, or their body doesn't work well with it, but for me it works pretty good. But yeah, so for Gym Pro I make a lot of smoothies with it. I like to make berry smoothies because those are one of the most healthiest fruits that you can intake without it being too much sugar. And then equal parts to the Gym Pro, I will do it's called a vanilla I don't know what to call it. It's like a base, so it makes it more creamier. But that only has 5 carbs, so I love using that because it only has 5 carbs, and it makes my drinks amazing. But yeah, so some of the things as far as I put them in my juices. Like let's say I have a juice that's really good, but I need to maximize my protein that day. I will mix the protein powder into that juice, and you just have to learn to adjust to it and always shake it up just so it mixes well, and you know, not settle or whatever. I noticed that in cold foods it will dissolve quicker than if it's in hot foods. Also in my tea, I will put it in my tea right along with some creamer. Creamer is one of my carbs that I have whenever I do have coffee in the morning. So I will use the creamer or whatever, and that will be my carb for that day, or one of my carbs for the day. Another thing that you can put Gym Pro in and not really taste it is in cream of wheat, grits, oatmeal, and there's some other, you know, hot foods that you can put it in as well, but I just can't remember what those foods, what those cereals are called. But pretty much most of the cereals you can put Gym Pro into. What's another thing that I like to put in? You can mix it into your yogurt to maximize your yogurt. I've seen people put it in their pudding. I did it one time, and that was at the beginning after getting my gastric sleeve, that I did it in pudding. Now this one lady, I'm going to try it, you guys, and I'm going to let you know how it turns out. She got Crystal Light and she mixed it with the Gym Pro. Now I did that all the time, but the new thing that she did was she mixed the Gym Pro with the Crystal Light and made popsicles. I'm going to do that. And then you can also do the fudge sickles. So now that's the other thing I want to say. Healthy Choice, I think it is. They have fudge fudge cream bars or something like that. That's like 9 grams of protein. It's a lot of different bars out here that you can get that has protein in it, like Halo, Enlighten. Those are my 2 favorites. The other ones, but Halo and Enlighten be pop. So whenever you want that taste for some ice cream, grab one of those 2. Those are amazing. Or make your own, you know. What else? What's another snack? Oh, y'all, judge me if you want to, but curry around some beef jerky, some turkey jerky, whatever. I love turkey jerky to death. And I also love cheese, so I always carry turkey jerky or cheese in my purse. Also, almonds. The way to get myself to eat almonds, in complete honesty, is I eat dark chocolate covered almonds, because they just digest very well, and I love them to pieces. And you know, almonds are high in protein. Now, when you're talking salads and you're trying to maximize protein while taking in a salad, the quick and easiest thing to do to maximize your protein intake when you're taking in a salad: 1, put an egg in it; 2, salmon, avocado, bacon, and cheese. That's the top 5 things you should have in your salad to maximize protein, okay? Avocado, eggs, bacon, salmon, cheese. That's the quickest way to maximize your salad. That right there alone is almost 50 grams of protein, okay? And that's not even including whatever the vegetables have in them. What's another food? Get you some zoodles. Get you a lot of broccoli, avocado, a lot of edamames, lentils, quinoa. Give me 1 second. Quinoa. Let me see. I'm just gonna go down a list of a lot of things that have high protein intake. If this cod. So far as fish, you want to do cod, tuna, salmon, those, and they have to be wild caught. Anytime you get fish, make sure it say wild caught, okay? If it's not wild caught, then it's not gonna be popping, okay? Also, lamb, pork chops, chicken. Lean beef. Make sure it says lean beef, okay? And whenever you have beef, do not cook it. Don't cook it to the point where it's like dry. When you do that, you're taking all the nutrients out of your beef. So you want to do like medium or medium rare. I know a lot of people don't like doing rare, but like medium, like when a point that is so tender that it's just like just melts in your mouth. I love that. I don't know why this thing is freezing up on me. What the heck? Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay, so I'm just gonna go down this list that Google brought up, and these are the most popular high protein foods that you can take in, okay? Eggs, lentil, peanuts, Greek yogurt, quinoa, cottage cheese, almonds, milk. Be careful with the milk though, because after the gastric sleeve, sometimes our stomachs are very sensitive to milk, so be careful with that. Chicken breast, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, tuna, pumpkin seeds. That's another thing to put in your salad. So that's number 6. Put pumpkin seeds in your salad. It gives it texture, and it just makes your salad that much more better. Tofu. Like if you are trying to cut back on your meat intake, do tofu. Tofu is all about how you season it, and how long you allow it to marinate. It takes on the taste of however you season it. So even if you know a person that love chipotle, get the, I think it's called safrias or something like that. That's tofu. It's actually really, really good. Jerky, like I was saying. Peanut butter. Beans. Sardines. I don't like sardines. Beef. Chickpeas. Chickpeas is another thing you can add to your salad. It's delicious. Chickpeas is also the source that hummus come from. So get you some pita chips and dip it in some hummus or some pretzels, or even in cucumbers, celery, carrots. That's, you know, some of the things I would do. I absolutely love avocado, so I make sure I eat avocado and a lot of different things. So you might want to put it in your salads, on your sandwich. Oh, let me tell you how I maximize the mess out of a burger. Okay, so whenever I do my burgers, I do lettuce. If I'm going to have bread, then I make sure that's my carb for that day. But it takes away from the sandwich because you're not able to eat as much. But what I would do is I get lean beef, powdered cheese on there, powdered bacon on there, fry an egg in coconut oil, and add avocado. And then you got a sandwich that's just like, yes. Okay? It is so freaking delicious. I don't even know what to tell you. And you're maximizing your protein. Okay? Kidney beans, black beans, edamames. Edamames, if you love sushi, edamames is in a lot of sushi restaurants and everything like that. So you can get some edamames. Pistachios is my bayo, okay? Get you some pistachios. They are amazing. Peas. I hate peas. The only way I will eat a pea is if it's in, what them things called, those little pies. Chicken pot pie. That's the only way you're going to get me to eat some peas, or in a salad. Not even a salad. Soup. Yeah, soup. That's how you can get me to get that. Swiss cheese. I don't know what this is, but it's called scuba or something like that. Lamb, which I love, and it's very easy to digest. Cocoa solids, whatever that is. Yeah, I don't know how to say that. Octopus. Oh my god. You guys, I just learned this. Look. It literally say octopus. Are you going to focus, camera? Okay, it don't want to focus. Oh well. But y'all, it say octopus, passion fruit, pomegranate, mushrooms, oatmeal, spirulina, and mackerel, whatever that is. But all of those things that I just talked about are high in protein, and they're actually really, really easy to maximize. Another thing you can do is make your own homemade snacks. You can make Cheez-Its, you can make different dips, you can make brownies, cookies, and what you do is you just add it into your little mixture. You know what I'm saying? It's a husband and wife. I think they're a husband and wife, and it's called Keto Connect. If you need to know how to maximize and know how to cook some protein, high fats, follow them. You will learn so much. Another way to maximize is, how can I put this? The way you eat your food, always do the protein first like they taught us, and then do the non-protein. My motto is I like to put in my mouth equal parts of what's on my plate, okay? But I know I need to maximize my protein, and sometimes we get full. So I will go in with and eat whatever has the most protein first, okay? And then I will take it from there. So give that a try and see how that works out for you. But yeah, that's pretty much the best foods for you to eat to maximize your food. Just always make sure you got some nuts on you, some cheese, some jerky, some peanuts, almonds, different things like that. And then whatever you drink, make sure that it has protein in it as well. Everything you intake throughout the day should have some form of protein. I don't care if it's a snack, I don't care if it's a drink, I don't care if it's a meal. You should have protein in every single one of your meals. Like me today, even though I had to argue with the man to give me a kid's meal, he gave me the kids meal. It came with 2 sliders and some french fries. I could only eat half of that kid's meal, and he was just looking at me like, oh, you really do got a tiny tummy. And I'm like, oh, that's what I told you. I'm just going to get that little bracelet that say bariatric patient or whatever, so they can understand I can't eat everything that they think I can eat. Because these proportions that they got just ain't rocking. Like, at the end of the day, this is straight up, okay? Talked to a nutritionist the other day. Back in the day, if you think back to when we were little kids, if you was old as me, you will remember that the calorie intake was 1,200. Now the calorie intake is 2,000. What? Get out of here. So, talk to a nutritionist, and they said for a female, the most we should do is 1,500 calories a day. Even still, that's too much. I don't take in that many calories a day. Straight up, I think the most I probably do is between 1,000 and 1,200. And I'm, July to August, September, October, November. I'll be a year, 4 months out, November 20th, okay? Yeah, no. But you definitely have to maximize your protein intake, and regardless, you know, if you do maximize your protein intake, your body is still changing. So a lot of things you have to get adjusted to the taste of it, and just take your time. What might be for me might not be for you or the next person. All of our bodies are different. All of our sleeves are different. Different sizes, different forms, different angles. But at the end of the day, you have to maximize your protein. That's one of the most important things. Because to be honest with you, especially if you're working out, and I hope and pray that everybody's working out, when you take in protein, it helps your body to recover quicker. Okay? And it also helps you to build that muscle so you can buff up. Okay? So like me, I want to buff up, but I want to, you know, become more lean. It helps me to recover and helps me to gain muscles. Okay? So I hope this video helped you guys understand how to maximize your protein intake. And I hope you come back to my channel. And make sure before you leave this channel, you like, comment, and subscribe, okay? And make sure you click the bell as well, or you will never know when I upload a video. Once again, I love you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye.